What if your family vanished in a single night, and every clue only deepened the mystery? What if the world told you it was an accident, but every detail screamed conspiracy? Tonight, you'll enter the abyss of America's most chilling, unsolved disappearance. So fasten your seatbelt and you will have incredible luck if you like and subscribe before this video ends. It was Christmas Eve, 1945. A biting cold gripped Fayetteville, West Virginia. Inside the Sodder home, warmth and laughter masked the terror that was about to unfold. George and Jenny Sodder, proud parents to 10 children, had no idea their lives were about to be shattered. As the clock crept past midnight, a phone call sliced through the silence, a call that would haunt Jenny forever. A voice, cruel and mocking, asked for someone who didn't live there. Then, laughter, cold, inhuman, and gone as quickly as it came. But the real horror was just beginning. Suddenly, a thud on the roof. A rolling sound, as if something heavy had landed and slipped away into the darkness. Jenny tried to convince herself it was nothing. But then, smoke. Thick, acrid, suffocating. Flames devoured the house with unnatural speed. The phone line, dead. The ladder, gone. Both family trucks, sabotaged, refusing to start. Panic surged. 5 children were trapped upstairs. George and Jenny screamed their names into the inferno, but the only answer was the roar of the flames. When the fire finally died, the sun rose on a nightmare. No bodies. No bones. No answers. The fire chief arrived 7 hours too late. He declared the children dead, without a trace of evidence. A coroner's jury called it an accident. But George and Jenny's grief twisted into suspicion. How could a fire burn so hot it left nothing behind, yet not even melt the glass in the basement? Why did the light stay on as the house burned, when faulty wiring should have plunged them into darkness? Every detail was a riddle. Every explanation, a lie. As spring thawed the ashes, a telephone repairman made a chilling discovery. The house's phone line hadn't melted in the fire. It had been cut, deliberately, with a ladder. George searched the property, his heart pounding. He found the missing ladder, hidden in a ditch, far from the house. Suddenly, every strange moment from the past months took on new meaning. A stranger, warning George his fuse box would cause a fire someday. A mysterious car, watching the children from the street. A business rival, vowing revenge, your house will go up in smoke, and your children will be destroyed. Was it a warning? Or a threat? Jenny's mind raced. No bones in the ashes. No screams during the fire. No trace of the children, alive or dead. She tested animal bones in her oven, no matter how hot, they never turned to ash. A crematorium worker confirmed, human bones survive even the hottest house fires. If the children didn't die in the fire, where did they go? The police dismissed every lead. But the Sodders couldn't let go. A thief confessed to stealing their ladder and cutting the phone line, but denied any part in the fire. A bus driver claimed he saw balls of fire hurled at the house that night. A child found a strange, capped object in the yard, an incendiary grenade, designed to start fires. Was it arson? Was it a cover for something darker? Then, new horrors emerged. A waitress miles away said she served the Sodder children breakfast, alive, frightened, with strangers. A hotel clerk claimed she saw 4 of the children check in with unfriendly adults who spoke Italian. Were the children kidnapped? Was it revenge for George's outspoken criticism of Mussolini? Theories multiplied. Suspects lurked in every shadow. Every neighbor became a potential conspirator. Desperate, the Sodders hired a private investigator. Rumors swirled, the fire chief had found a human organ in the ashes, hidden it in a dynamite box, buried in the yard. When the family dug up the box, their hearts froze. Inside was not a child's remains, but a beef liver, unburnt, planted as a cruel hoax. Even as hope faded, the Sodders refused to give up. They wrote to the FBI. J. Edgar Hoover himself replied, "No jurisdiction." The local police closed ranks, clinging to the accident story. But the evidence kept piling up. Sabotage. Threats. Eyewitnesses. Weapons of war. And yet, no answers. No children. No closure. Decades have passed, but the Sodder children's faces still stare from billboards and faded photographs. Were they taken? Were they silenced by a secret too dangerous to reveal? Or did they simply vanish, swallowed by the darkness of that Christmas Eve? Feel free to leave your comments below and don't forget to like, subscribe and turn on notifications for more mysteries like this. Thank you for watching and I will see you in the next video.